Joining me now is the Heritage Foundation public finance economist E.J. Antoni and Market Rebellion co-founder Pete Najarian. Also with me here on set is Mark Tepper and Rebecca Walser. Great to see everybody today. Thank you so much for joining us as we count down to the PPI. Let me start with you, E.J. Your thoughts on inflation. Is this more important this month because of the tariff conversation, E.J.?
Not necessarily, Maria. I mean, as far as what we can expect today, we should definitely see further cooling. That's really welcome news. As we dug through the CPI data yesterday, we found that not only did the headline and the core come down, but when we dug into the subcomponents of the index, we found that there were broad-based declines in the rates of inflation. For example, the percentage of items that were increasing by 5% or more dropped drastically. So this is all really good news, right? Sticky inflation, or the sticky CPI, I should say, that's coming down. As far as the tariff conversation goes, look, we need to remember that the full cost of tariffs are never passed on to consumers. This is why Canada, for example, can get away with slapping 270% tariffs, or at least the equivalent thereof, on American dairy producers. They know that the full cost of that is not going to be passed on to Canadian customers. This is all part of the calculus, I think, that analysts need to relearn as we go into this tariff discussion.
Well, it certainly has been needling markets. We're seeing a real volatile stock market on the heels of the tariff policy changes from the Trump administration. Pete, how do you see things?
Yeah, no, you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, the fact of what we're doing with the tariffs and the reaction that we're seeing, it should be not a shock to us, quite frankly. And I don't think it's a shock to the president. I think he was very well aware of exactly how the markets would be responding. But I think that the reality is that the tariffs are there. They're going to be there. He's going to continue to press on this. And because of that, we are seeing a lot of different things. And I'll tell you what, the volatility itself of the markets, Maria, has absolutely been extraordinary. I know you know this. You see it each and every day, the movements. But when you've got a VIX that's gone up from 15 to almost 30 in 1 month is pretty extraordinary. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. So are there opportunities out there? I think they're creating more and more opportunities every day with some of the sell-off. And it'll be a very interesting to see how we get through this in terms of, is inflation really starting to come down at the rate that we'd like to see it? And I think so far what we got from CPI is the answer is yes. Can we get it today with PPI?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the question that I have, Mark Tepper, is where's the bottom here?